The funeral. It rained heavily the day grandmother Celia was buried. The old woman had always been feared in the small town, known for her sharp tongue, her strange rituals, and the way she wore a cracked emerald ring that never left her hand. As the coffin was lowered, her daughter, Arya's mother, whispered. She wanted to be buried with the ring. "Don't touch it. It's not for us." But when the mourners left and night fell, Arya found herself drawn back to her grandmother's room. There it was, sitting on the nightstand, the emerald ring. It shouldn't have been there. The first night, Arya slipped the ring on. It was too big, but the moment it touched her skin, it tightened, as if it had been waiting for her finger. A faint warmth spread up her arm, and in the silence of the room she thought she heard a soft voice. Finally, that night she dreamed of her grandmother standing at the foot of her bed, her face pale, her lips moving but no sound coming out. When Arya woke, the ring was glowing faintly in the dark. Whispers in the house. In the days that followed, the house changed. Mirrors fogged even when the air was warm. In the mist, she saw her grandmother's silhouette. Footsteps echoed in the hallway long after everyone had gone to bed. The scent of Celia's perfume, old rose and lavender, hung in Arya's room at midnight. Her mother noticed the ring one morning. "Arya," she snapped, yanking at her daughter's hand. But no matter how she pulled, the ring wouldn't budge. "She warned me," her mother whispered. "That ring holds her soul." The reflection. The haunting grew bolder. One night, Arya stared into her dresser mirror and saw her grandmother's reflection instead of her own. The reflection smiled with black, empty eyes, raising a hand to reveal the same emerald ring, but on that hand, the stone wasn't cracked. It throbbed like a living heart. The reflection whispered, her voice slithering through the glass. "You wear me now, and I will wear you." A freezing hand pressed against the inside of the mirror. Arya screamed as a skeletal grip seized her wrist, pulling her toward the glass. The family secret. Terrified, Arya confronted her mother. Through trembling lips, her mother revealed the truth. Celia had been a spiritualist, some said a witch. The ring had been crafted by an albulario decades ago, a vessel to trap wandering spirits. Celia fed it over the years, whispering prayers and curses into the stone. When she grew old, she feared her own death. She swore that as long as someone wore the ring, her spirit would remain tethered to the living. That's why she wanted it buried with her, her mother said. So she could rest. You set her free, but not in the way you think. Possession. Arya's nights turned unbearable. She woke up standing at her grandmother's rocking chair, swaying back and forth without knowing how she got there. Her dreams blurred into reality. She saw herself in Celia's wrinkled skin, speaking in her voice. Worse, the ring began to feed. Every time it pulsed, someone in the family grew sick. First her cousin fainted for no reason. Then her uncle complained of chest pains. It was as if Celia was leeching life through the emerald, using Arya's hand as her anchor. The final night. Desperate, Arya tried to smash the ring with a hammer. The moment metal struck stone, the emerald split open, and something dark seeped out, filling the room with whispers. The walls shook. Mirrors cracked. And in every shard, Arya saw her grandmother crawling toward her, her mouth stretched unnaturally wide. "You cannot destroy me. You are mine." The ring burned red hot, searing into her skin. Arya screamed as her hand twisted and blackened. She clawed at the door, but the shadows swallowed her whole. The next morning, Arya's mother entered the room. The bed was empty, only the ring lay on the pillow, the emerald perfectly clear. When she picked it up, she swore she heard her daughter's voice screaming inside the stone. And in the cracked mirror across the room, she thought she saw Celia smiling, but this time, she wasn't alone. The end.